Welcome to Nebuchadnezzar, episode 15. And this episode, we are going to finish this mission. So we have to get 205 prestige and another 12 spacious villas. So we are going to immediately create these villas, because this is the key here to get prestige. Prestige is gained by trade, depending on how much profit you're making each year. In addition to that, prestige, when you trade, the more prestige you have with each of these partners, the more profit that you're going to make, because they'll give you better deals. The other way to get prestige is through housing and population. And these villas are going to raise our prestige once we get them to a good state. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 6 villas on each side of that street. So that's 12 villas there. They have no pollution worries, and we have to get the appeal up. But as you can see, I've got dates, I've got copper jewelry, I've got fish, and now I'm going to place some of these decorations here, and I'm going to try to raise the appeal. And I'm going to put a priest quarters over here as well, because the priest quarters the priest is going to go down this street right there, and he's also going to come back and go over there in case he's not covering that area very well. But I'm also going to put a standard market right next to the warehouses, and I'm going to get them to get the copper pottery, and she's going to go get those houses there at the end, and then also down that street. So that is a very short route. She should be able to service that very well. I'm going to set up the dates, and I'm also going to set up the fish and copy the routes. And so now we should be able to see those villas. There we go. We already see the last one on that row starting to progress. And we just need to get the appeal up in this area a little bit more. And we should start seeing these villas now. There we go. All you gotta do is pop down those statues, and you'll notice that we have very high appeal in those areas. And now we've got 23 spacious villas, and our prestige is rising. We don't quite have enough appeal there at the very end, so got to place a little more direct decoration there. But we're up to 23 spacious villas, and then we're having more of the elites come in, and you can see our prestige rising, 172 now. So this is 174, 175. You see, so as soon as you start putting in some really good population, that's really good. So what we're going to do, we need to get more copper jewelry. So we're going to go ahead and put some more copper workshops in. And that should allow us to get as much copper jewelry as we need. We needed 34, now we can produce 40. So we should start seeing the copper jewelry roll in. And that's what they're missing over there. That's all they're missing. So as soon as we get some more copper jewelry in, then we'll be able to see more spacious villas. So let's take a look at our prestige. And this is where the population, see, the average house level is 0.86 for those elites. And even with a small, almost a quarter of the population of the working class. We gain more prestige from the elites than we do from the average working class. So now what we're noticing here is that they're going through these dates and these fish down there very quickly, and you can see also that our warehouse down there has no supplies. Now we've got fish in, we're getting a few dates, but not as much as what we need. And so let's just take a look. Here's the copper jewelry. The end of the street down there is not getting them, but everybody's getting them up there. And of course, now this place wants copper jewelry. So they're going to need to wait because I need copper jewelry. Our caravans are loading up the fish and the dates, and they are bringing them from the one warehouse to the other. And let's just speed this up and let's just take a look and see what's going on. Yeah, so the copper jewelry is getting used right away, and we just simply don't have enough. So this part of the city management is really what I like about this, is because we can see that we're just not bringing in enough copper now to initiate enough copper jewelry creation. So what I'm looking for is the ability to get some more copper in. We don't have enough pottery to be able to get them there. We could do some bread in order to get more copper from that place. We don't need to import bricks. And here we can, those are all exports of copper. Here's an import. We need to get we could actually get 250 copper from them. And we don't have any right now. We've got 0 in stock. So what we'll do is we need to raise up the number of copper, and we can import up to 250. So let's just go ahead and let's just raise that up to 50 per year, and then that should bring in enough copper for us to be able to create more copper jewelry. You'll notice that we've gotten up to 26 spacious villas now. So we only need 6 more to get higher. And we're going to need to build a few more decorations in order to get some of these villas up. See, that one's got 8.95 and it needs 9.0. So we'll build another garden there, and then that one went up to Spacious Villas. So now we have 28 out of 32. And we'll build another steel over there. So we are at 28 of 32 Spacious Villas. We're getting very, very close. We've just upgraded another one, and we just lost one. So it's because we don't have enough copper jewelry. And so we're getting some to devolve. And there we go. Now we're up to 30. So we're just 2 away. And you'll notice that we need some more decoration there at the very end of the street. Now we're at 31, and that one doesn't have copper jewelry. That's the only thing that that is stopping us from getting our 32. Now notice we're getting all those the copper just came into the port, and now this caravan is actually delivering copper jewelry. He's going to bypass the market over there because it's already got enough, and he's going to bring it over to the other warehouse, and we're hopefully going to start getting in a bunch of, see, you notice that we have 4 workshops over there. All that red means that they're consuming the copper to make copper jewelry. So all 4 of our areas there our workshops are making it. We have 16 of 16 copper jewelry in that warehouse, which means we don't need any more there. We've got plenty. What we need to do is get them down there, which they just got into the warehouse, and then the market has the copper jewelry. You'll notice that the copper jewelry runs out right away, pretty much when she starts to deliver it. But we're getting quite a bit more in stock now, so we should be able to start seeing the fruits of our labor of importing more copper, putting in those 2 copper workshops. And right now what I'm doing is just managing the warehouses to make sure that we have enough of everything in the warehouses, that we have fish, that we have dates, that we have copper jewelry, so that the market sellers can deliver all of them. And we've got plenty of dates, and we should see some more dates come in to this warehouse fairly soon. We should also see more copper jewelry coming very soon to that warehouse down in the bottom left. There we go. We just delivered a whole bunch. And now the market is in blue. She's walking. She's giving them out. And now you see it go down to nothing. And she cannot get to the end of the street in time before all the copper jewelry runs out. So, but the caravan should be delivering more and more copper jewelry to the warehouse, and enough to actually sustain it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to beef up as much production of copper jewelry as I possibly can. You'll notice down here in the bottom right, the blue bar is gaining all the way to the top. And she's delivering it, and then the copper jewelry goes down. But guess what? We just hit our 32nd Spacious Villa. So now we have all villas at 32, and our prestige is at 196. So we should start seeing some more population come in as a result of that, and that will raise our prestige as well. So here they come. We can see a whole bunch of elites walking in there in the streets, and they are going to move in. They are going to raise the population, and the prestige, you can see it's rising. It's at 199. Okay, now we're up to 200. We're getting very close to 205. We're getting very, very close to 205. Our Spacious Villas went down to 29 now, so we're still having a few lack of goods that are being serviced to them. But we're getting very close. Seeing here whether or not we can raise prestige even further through trade. And I think I'm not sure if you can get prestige just by initiating trade with somebody, if that's one way that you gain prestige, or if it's just through the amount of money, that a profit basically that you make throughout the year. So what I'm doing is I'm speeding up time to see whether or not we can just initiate some trade. We have 50 bread. There we go. So what we can do is we can sell copper to these guys for 23, or we can import dates, but we're making enough. But we can export copper at 23 per copper. We can export to these guys for at 38, but we can export to these guys at 23 as well. We can export 20 at 57 for that partner. So if we take a look at our economy here, we have good consumption, good balance there on the fish. And I think that the only thing that they might not be getting down here is dates, and that is correct. So we need to get more dates to that warehouse down at the bottom of the bottom area for our villas. So I'm taking a look at the management. We got 12 dates in the warehouse, and we don't have any dates in the warehouse down there. So that's where we're having the problem. Copper jewelry, we have plenty down there in the warehouse now. So what we need is more dates to be delivered to those houses on the end, and then we should be able to keep those at a Spacious Villa. You notice we just delivered dates, and the dates are going to be pushed out, but the problem is we have tons of dates that are sitting, 36 of them. So let's get a hauler, and let's start moving out more dates into that warehouse, if we can, a little bit quicker. Our copper workshops are looking good. He's only delivering 4 dates down there, and I think that might be the issue, is that 4 is just not enough to be able to sustain that population down there. So what we'll do is we'll move out the date. We'll move up the ability to store more dates in that warehouse up there, because it was just full of fish. But you see, when the caravan goes down there right now and he drops off the dates, I think he only dropped off 5 this time. So they're getting used up right away, and she's not able to service the entire population with it. So let's take a look at what this management did for us. He should be able to start bringing down more dates, because we are storing more dates in the warehouses now. Got plenty of copper jewelry. All right, we're at 33 Spacious Villas now. So we have more than enough Spacious Villas to complete this mission. In addition to that, we have 193 prestige, but that's going to start to rise here as the population increases. We're up to 5,278 people, and if those Spacious Villas start getting populated, we're going to see our prestige rise, and we're seeing that right now. Look at it climb. It's going to go up over 200, 202, 203, 204. So we are right there at the edge. We just need one more prestige, and we will complete this mission. We are one away. What we can do is we can try to raise our trade in order to get the prestige up. So what I'll do is I'll just sell a little fish, and then that way the profit that we get from that should actually be enough. I can also sell the copper. I can buy the copper for 19 from Magan, and I can sell the copper for 23 to Adab. So I can make 4 per copper as well. It's not much, but it is a little profit. And we just need 1 more point of prestige. We're so close. This mission is within seconds, I would think, of getting completed. Let's just speed up time. We got dates, we've got fish, we've got copper jewelry, and there it is. All right, that was great. We'll see you for the next mission in the next episode. Take care.